Cyber Monday is in full effect with many Americans glued to their phones or computers hoping to cash in on some major deals. Many of those consumers are flocking to online retail giant Amazon.com. I want to bring in Sarah Rhodes now to talk a little bit more about this. She's the Vice President of Global Operations at Amazon. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us today on Cyber Monday, Vlad. Our teams are really excited about it, and our customers are as well.
So you do have a lot of customers at this time of year. Just give us a sense of how the operations team is preparing to deliver for its customers over this very busy period.
So we certainly prepare all year for this event. The main thing that we've done is hire 250,000 employees to help ensure that we have the capacity to meet the demand. And I'm really proud to say that our starting wage for our entry-level positions is $22 per hour. Our healthcare benefits for an employee who starts today are exactly the same as my healthcare benefits that I have after over 13 years with the company. And I think about the career choice program that we have that help our employees upskill and further develop their careers at Amazon at no cost to our employees. So we do a lot to prepare for this, but it's something that we do throughout the year as well. So no different in that regard.
Yeah, I'm happy to hear you update us on the way that the employees are now being hired and how they're being paid and ultimately how they're being treated, Sarah, because as you know, there have been some reporting in years past about some of the working conditions at Amazon, especially during periods like this. So it's good to hear that the upgrades that have been made are benefiting them. So now the question becomes, how are they able to move the amount of packages that they're able to do at this time of year? Because I ordered a couple of things from Amazon. In fact, I ordered something last night and I already got a message that it's been delivered. So that's kind of mind-boggling to me. How is that happening?
Well, first of all, thank you for your patronage, Vlad, and hopefully you're a happy customer. But as you can see behind me, this is one of our busiest times of year. And I'm in a fulfillment center in New Jersey. And you can see that things are calm, cool, collected. We're going to be hitting some record volumes, just like we hit a record Black Friday. So we're really excited about the capacity that we've been able to handle this demand. And one of the ways that we've done that is through automation and robotics. In this particular site that I'm in, we're using automation to help make the jobs of our employees simpler. So instead of an employee going from point A to point B to pick orders, we have robotic drives that actually deliver the product to our employees to then pick it. So it helps to make things not only safer, but more efficient. If I think about the speed of service that you mentioned, you said you just received a notification that you're getting an order today. We've really focused on regionalizing our network in the US. So 76% of orders that are placed are actually fulfilled within a region, which means within a couple hundred miles of our customers. So we are 30% faster this year than we were at this time last year. So I'm glad to hear and know that our customers are seeing that come through in their experience.
Let me ask you, Sarah, about the sustainability efforts that Amazon is focused on, specifically with a company as large as Amazon. I know that the goal has been over the past couple of years to try and reduce your carbon footprint, but it does sometimes feel piecemeal. In other words, sometimes I'll get a package in a plastic bag, which is not great. Other times, the same similar sized delivery will be made in a paper wrapper and a paper bag. And so why not just roll that out across the board? I get that in some instances, some packages, bigger packages will have to be delivered in those cardboard boxes, which I'm so tired of breaking down, Sarah. I just got to say. But it would be nice to just also see that the smaller items come in those sustainable packages.
We hear you loud and clear. We've messed up quite a bit in our mechatronics and our packaging. We're moving more and more to paper-based packaging. And one thing that you've likely noticed, Vlad, especially given the number of orders that you placed, is as of October, we eliminated the plastic pillows that were in packaging. So we're using 100% paper-based package fill. Another effort that we're really leaning into is we've recently announced that we have over 20,000 electric Rivian vans on the road. So that's really, that's additional technology that we're leaning into that does help with our overall sustainability efforts. And I just mentioned regionalization. Even though the product is closer to the customer, that actually means fewer touches that are required to get that package to your door. So that saves on the carbon and the carbon emissions overall. So it's a win-win-win for everybody.
Last question really quickly, Sarah. Where are you on drone deliveries? We know that that's been something that's been talked about for quite some time.
Yeah, they are real. We actually just launched drone deliveries in the Arizona area. So for our customers in Arizona, they're experiencing that new experience. And so we're continuing to evolve in that space, but drones are a real thing.
Very cool. All right, Sarah Rhodes, thank you so much for spending some time with us on this very busy Cyber Monday. We appreciate it.
Thanks so much. Have a good day.
You too.